Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to Billy's Travels on Facebook and of course on YouTube. Of course recently we've come across from Beacon Farm in Flamborough and we have come to Otley. Everybody we've talked to was raving about Otley, so we thought we'd come and try it for ourselves. It's just by the garden centre for those that haven't been, on the main road into Otley. We came from obviously from the A1. And it's just before you get to the garden centre and turn left. It's a bit narrow coming in, just minding the post, but I got in all right. We'll see if we can do the old turning round trick and I'll show you around. There we go. Right, the garden centre is over there. That's the entrance. As you see, there's a post there and it's taped up, so just be careful on the entrance. And a beautiful view over the back. The one thing that did bother me, and the wind's changed round, so the flight direction now has changed. Leeds Bradford Airport, you're on 6 o'clock in the morning, they start on a Tuesday. But I say the wind's turned, so the landing from this direction, not taking off in this direction. It's the Ribblesdale BCC. I think we've stopped with them before, but I'm not 100% sure. A lovely bunch of people, and it's now getting to the 4 o'clock club, I've been told. So I think we know what that is. Quite a few here, quite a few have gone from the weekend, of course. Down beyond that motorhome parked on his own there is the Elson disposal area, water and a skip as usual on these. I think this was I think it was £12 a night. I noticed York have got one going this week and it's £18 a night, so it's a bit, it's creeping up a little bit beyond these sites, if you see what I mean. Quite a few here, as you see, parked on the rugby field as it is. I think this is sort of the training ground, the main rugby field. Pardon the wind, I don't know if you can hear me, the wind's just picked up as I've started this. It's been a beautiful day today. Yesterday was pretty good. Today we've had highs of 25 degrees, so we've got the sunbeds out and the new chairs, which we'll show you, and the new shelter, of course. You've had glimpses of it before, but we'll show you around it properly. Talking to a couple next to us, a new subscriber, Steve and his good lady from Stockton. And this gentleman here in this Autorail, I was talking to him earlier on, I think he's gone down to Wetherspoons, and he's prompted me to go down there later on the bikes. We had a walk into town day before yesterday. It took us about 25 minutes. We walked there and back. It was a nice walk into town. We had a Costa and walk back. There's an Asda about 10 minutes walk away. We're going in on the push bikes later on. Here's Steve next to me. Give us a wave. Hello there. I've been chatting to him. He's interested in solar panels and everything, so I've showed him our setup. This is our setup today. Her Ladyship sunbed, of course. We've got the bikes out ready to go to the pub later on for tea. Diane's treating me for tea. We've got the sunbed and we've got the new chairs, the Bordeaux extra large chairs, and they are awesome. Really, I paid 126 quid a piece, but they are worth every penny. And of course, our new Quest shelter, pop-up shelter. Takes a little more than a minute, as they say, but it's very easy to pop up. I wish I'd bought one a while ago, instead of messing about with the awning and wind out awning and stuff like that. It's nice to bang the chairs in there on a night. And we've used it for cooking and things like that. And of course, a trusty windbreak with our new solar lights as well. Of course, we're starting to pack up in the next half hour, ready for a getaway tomorrow. So we're putting most of it away apart from the shelter, and we'll put the shelter away in the morning because we'll be getting it out later on in the day. As I say, it's thinned out from what it was. Getting back to Otley, I've been told to mention the 2p shop. Yes, that's right, there's a 20p shop, not a 2p shop. Steve, you see what I mean? You know. It's all in a one shot. There's a 20p shop. Everything in the shop is 20p, believe it or not. I didn't actually go in myself. And I was reading on a pub wall about Cromwell's men. They bunked down in Otley at a particular pub in town, I can't remember, the name escapes me, before the Battle of Marston Moor, I think it was. And I was talking to a lady in Costa the other day, and they said Chesterfield is from Otley. Chesterfield have the sweets, Chesterfield sweets, leather, not sweets as you eat, but sweets to sit on. Come on, get it right. Lovely view, don't get too dizzy. Lovely view up there, look. Smashing, nice bit of countryside. Away in the distance, of course, the Elson Point, and over there is part of the garden centre. So tomorrow we're heading on to Newark Show, and of course we're coming up over the weekend to a year I've been in the motorhome. Obviously I've been home from time to time, but I've been in the motorhome a year. So I'll try and get a special put together over this coming weekend, do's and don'ts and pitfalls and what's happened in the last year. It's been quite exciting, we've built up quite a lot, and looking forward to the future. But our future will possibly be changing in the next couple of months, so you may have to stay tuned and find out what's going on. So again, push bike's out ready for tonight, putting most of the stuff away and away into town. Right, so that's Otley, quite nice. I've also been told that Ilkley's very nice as well, which quite a few people have said that, so maybe that's something to try a little later on in the year. After the Newark show, we're heading to Nottingham for one night. Then of course, you notice we've not got the trailer or the car with us this time. We've give them a rest, but we are, after the show in Nottingham, we are on Tuesday picking the trailer and the car up and taking them to Ripon. We're going to Ripon for a few days. Then from Ripon we're going to try and go to Bolton-le-Sands, which is near Carnforth. We're going to try that one again. People have been recommended that. Then of course we are going to Spitalfields, and Diane is popping back to the Isle of Man for a doctor's appointment and one thing and another, and I'm staying there. Then after that we're heading down to Prestatyn, so we'll be doing some stuff on our jolly way. Well, I won't rattle on anymore, and we'll see you on the other side. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.